Every time I enter a rap battle, I just jump and I call it Free Willy style.
See, every time I enter a rap battle, I just shoot my opponent. You know, that's
That's a
that's the
rap.
old school. It's the old school rap battle way. That's the Diddy school of rap battle.
Uh, every time I enter a rap battle, I make it Chicken Caesar.
WRAP, good play on words. I don't know how you really battle in that sense, but in some ways, it's a battle to keep the rap together
Under wraps.
under wraps. But also sometimes, like, have you noticed how like if a wrap gets too stuffed or like a burrito Chipotle, it just starts to tear apart? That's the battle. That's the rap battle.
Once it starts exploding, you'd be like, gotta give me the extra tortilla. Come on.
Yeah, and that is the fine line we walk every day when we go to these places that serve burritos, wraps, that sort of thing. It's like, how much can we fit in there before it sort of explodes out like a hemorrhaging organ or something like that?
And I love going to Subway because when their sandwiches explode, they give you an extra loaf of bread.
Do Subway sandwiches explode? Are they known for exploding?
When I put them in the microwave for 10 minutes, Ben.
That's a long time to put anything in a microwave. That is a callback to a previous episode, a few episodes ago, in which I said, that's a long time to put anything in a microwave. Rap battles, Venezuela. I can't believe what happened.
The connection is oil.
Baby oil.
Yeah.
The Diddy rap battles I was talking about involved a lot of baby oil. And the Venezuela battle involved lots of crude oil. That is apparently very difficult to refine, but I guess we'll find a way somehow.
Apparently Diddy's oil is pretty crude, Ben.
That's a good point. His freak-offs were not sophisticated in that sense. So what's that visor you're wearing? What's that hat?
This is a visor. We've seen it before, but in hat form. This is from the University of Denver.
We've seen it before, but in hat form. It's like something that you spotted in the wild, but like this is a variant of it.
Yeah, this is this is Frieza's evolution.
We've seen it before, but in hat form. Thank you. I was like, have I seen that before? But the visor of it all kind of tricked me. So what does it say since it's upside down?
Yeah, it says Denver.
Gotcha. Denver. And you're wearing new sunglasses today. They reflect the light, reflecting light, and they're very smudged glasses. So
They're scratched, Ben.
Scratching from all the rap battles happening.
Yeah. Look, you got to get up in people's grills, and I have bad depth perception. Just scratching it right on the diamonds, man.
That's a funny idea. You get so close to somebody that you steal their grills.
They call that bearing.
What, when you show your grills to somebody?
Yeah. Bear grills.
Bear grills. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that works on like two different levels.
Yeah. Yeah, by several levels, I mean 2 levels.
Yeah.
At least. 2 means several.
Severance levels. Man, I want them to sever a severed person and see where that world is.
Yes, can you sever a severed person again to create 2 severed people? That's something they're going to, I think, discuss or explore on the next episode, on the next season. Oh, God, I can't talk today. Of Severance. But when you're in the middle of a sentence and it's leading to something that is not worth saying, but you're just like, just say it anyway. That kind of happens sometimes. That happens. Again, I don't want to.
Sentence, Ben. Every sentence.
So when last we spoke, Maduro was president of Venezuela, and he was not at a prison in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, New York? Why? Is that where international people go, to New York?
I think so. Yeah.
Isn't D.C. a place?
Yeah, but I don't know. Don't you think like keeping international prisoners in D.C., it's very much like a king keeping prisoners in their dungeon? I feel like this is like an international criminal court or something like that. I feel like that's in New York City.
Oh, the ICC? I believe that is not in the United States.
No, I know. It's not. It's in The Hague or something like that. But like, that's where I feel like criminals, that sort of thing, will go to be prosecuted, just to make it seem like it's not the president directly prosecuting him, but like the government or something like that.
Well, he's not technically a criminal, because here, if you're in the United States, you're innocent until proven guilty. He's just a man on vacation against his will.
Right. In a Brooklyn prison. I feel like if you're in a Brooklyn prison, maybe you're not technically a criminal, but you're also not like a civilian anymore. You know what I mean? You're somewhere halfway between those things. Because yes, innocent until proven guilty. But like, if you're the president of a country and you're being kept in a prison in Brooklyn, you're definitely leaning more toward the criminal side of things, at least allegedly so. I don't trust anything this administration has to say about this man or what he's done, even if he is awful. I don't trust anything they say.
Look, I want us to say the Venezuelan president's in time is going to make him a more Maduro criminal, you know? Maduro meaning matured or hardened.
Is that what Maduro means? Maduro?
Kind of.
Kind of. Well, as long as it kind of means that.
Yeah. It also means hard as a motherfucker.
Maduro. Maduro. I can't say his name.
Yes.
Well,
that's short for Mas Duro, which means more hard or difficult.
I was listening to someone say his name. They said his name Nicolas. Like they practically swallow the S. It's like Nicolas Maduro. Nicolas. It was almost a Castilian S, like Nicolas.
Yeah, I'd swallow that ass too. You think he has his wife in prison? You think that like they don't have to do like phone calls and conjugal visits? They're just there, chilling in their Columbia jackets.
More like Cuban jackets. Apparently, they had a lot of Cuban help, a lot of Cuban bodyguards and stuff like that when they were captured. A lot of Cubans died in that raid. If you read about it, it's weird. A lot of Cubans were involved in like keeping Maduro safe.
Death comes for us all, especially if you are apparently have any sort of oil. So remember, you are way better off, Ben, than most Americans because you don't have those kind of hair oils that they come after and squeeze out.
Oh, that's not true. I may have no hair, but I absolutely have oil on my head all the time. It's disgusting. Look, see how my head is shining right now? It's disgusting. I can feel it. And like, if I had a napkin of some kind, I could wipe my head with my hand and you'd see the handprint in oil on the napkin. It's absolutely disgusting. It's foul. It's gross. And I'm disgusting as a result because the oil still goes there. It just has nowhere. It doesn't go down the stalks to create a nice, nice luster, a nice sheen.
Have you ever thought about like creating some sort of reservoir or like one of those like hammer machines to like draw all the oil out and then sell it?
There are some oil derricks nearby. I could just jump into one of those and hope that it mines my head for useful oils because that's about all I can really contribute to society at the moment is the oils from my head. That's what it feels like.
You think there's like any oil Johns or anything? Oil Joshua? Just Derek.
There might just be derricks, unfortunately. Maybe it's Derek and Derrick. So maybe like there's multiple kinds of derricks. Derek's such a douchebag name, I think. Doesn't mean they're a douchebag, but it's a douchebag name. There is an oil derrick near Beverly Hills High School, and it's like has this nice art on it. You know about that?
Yeah, my dad went to Beverly Hills High.
Yeah, and it was called the Tower of Hope, I think. And then they found out that it was leaching out chemicals that were giving people running on the track cancer. And supposedly they released an article titled The Tower of Hope You Don't Get Cancer. That may just be a lie that was told to me. That may just be a lie that was told to me, but I could absolutely believe it as well. Tower of Hope, you don't get cancer. So go Beverly Hills Bucks or whatever they're stupid. They should be the Derricks, the Beverly Hills Derricks. That's what their mascot should be.
Every time they score, everyone goes Dericulous.
Dericulous?
Yeah. For some reason, I dyslexic it in my head, and it came out the way I wanted it to sound.
Right, but you weren't sure about it at first because you're like, well, yes. Hold on a second.
Wait, ridiculous, Dericulous. Yeah, no, that was it.
It came out right, but you second guess yourself. It's okay. Dericulous.
I didn't think that's what was going to come out.
Right.
I was like,
Right.
what? Oh, that's actually what I meant, but that's not what
Right.
I thought.
Right, but you couldn't just let it go because you were so unsure of yourself that you were like, this is wrong. Something's wrong about this. I messed up. I fucked up. I get that. Ridiculous. But no, now, all the oil is going to flow from Venezuela to here. That's how that works. It's not going to be incredibly difficult to get all this apparently very heavy crude oil out of Venezuela and to restart their entire oil infrastructure, even though most of it is rusted over and gone to shit, apparently.
Well, that's why I
And
talked to the oil companies first.
which is the craziest thing ever, by
Look,
the way. The craziest thing.
it makes sense because here we are in the year 2026, and you know what's popular? 7.6.
Oh, 76, like the gas station?
Yeah, but the play is on
6,
the
7.
memes. Yes,
Right, 6, 7.
but I don't want to
Sorry.
say that because I hate it because I don't need it in my life.
Well, thank you for saying it then.
I didn't say it.
Right, but I had to explain it because I didn't know what you were talking about otherwise.
But, right, but that's on you.
Is it on me?
I did nothing.
Look, is it on me to try to understand what the fuck you're saying? Is it really? Is it
like a sandwich? It's bon you, baby, not bon me.
As opposed to bon me, right?
You take that vermicelli and you can get the fuck out of here.
If I put vermicelli up my butt, it would look like I had a tapeworm. I'd say, doctor, it would be a prank, like a jackass prank. Doctor, can you take a look at my ass? I think I have tapeworms or something, and I just push vermicelli noodles out of my butt.
Now, I don't remember how it goes.
How what goes?
The Jackass theme.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
No, that sounds like Hank of the Hill or King of the Hill to me.
Oh no, that's da 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 da. They're similar. They're sort of twangy ideas, but the Jackass is do 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 do.
God damn it, Johnny!
That's Hank Hill's response to Johnny Knoxville literally throwing up on him. God damn it, Johnny! That boy ain't right. Did you ever see the most recent Jackass movie?
You know what? I've never seen any of the Jackass.
You are missing out. They're amazing.
I feel like it's better as a clip show.
No, they're great. They're not like they are clip shows.
Well, what's the plot?
There is no plot.
Well, how's it a movie? It's a documentary.
It's called Jackass the Movie, okay? It's movie length, like Jackass clips that they did specifically for the movie with a higher budget than they had for the TV show. They are funny. I didn't find the fourth one as funny as like 1, 2, and 3D. I remember I went to see 3D by myself in college because I asked some friends if they wanted to go, and they were like, "Nah, I think we've kind of moved beyond Jackass." I was like, "You assholes, you haven't moved beyond Jackass at all."
They were in St. Louis, so they had to be into Jackass.
Why is that?
Because I don't know, people can't cross the street there without like fucking having a tough time. It's your words. I don't know. You said everyone's the worst driver and people don't know how to cross streets.
Oh, okay. Yes. I said that, but I had no idea. Like, I said that so long ago. I had no idea. You said having a tough time, and I'm like, what? How is that related to college friends watching Jackass with me?
I forget exactly what you said, so then I toned it down. I milk toasted it.
Well, what I was saying was people in St. Louis are completely oblivious drivers. It's to the point that even on the freeways, they have minimum speed limits. They have minimum speed limits. I've never seen that anywhere but like the Midwest in St. Louis. Minimum 40, because people are in so little rush to get to where they're going in St. Louis, because the moment they get there, they significantly increase their chances of getting stabbed or shot.
or being bored.
Or getting stuck at a red light. I told you in a previous episode, I did get stuck at a red light that just didn't change. And I was like, this is very St. Louis. This is very on brand. Nobody knows how to cross the street. When they have the right of way on green, that's not when they go. The moment the green turns red and it's gone, that's when they cross the street. I swear to God, it's just like completely checked out. And there was that tornado in St. Louis recently where like they didn't have, someone had to be at a station in order to press a button in order for the tornado sirens to like turn on and go, that sort of thing. And there was nobody there to do it. So no one heard the tornado warning because there wasn't one. And then when they went to check to see if the tornado warning button worked, it didn't. So even if someone, that's St. Louis, they went to check and it didn't work. And then they went to check another place to see if the warning button worked there instead, and it didn't work there either. And that is St. Louis in a nutshell. It's just like compounding failures.
We all know that guy, the one person was on their way to press the button and they got swept up in that tornado.
But it's like, why does there have to be a button that you press in order for the sirens to go on? It's so antiquated and dumb.
What's supposed to happen? The tornado is supposed to like hit a tripwire?
Somebody on a computer somewhere from their laptop, someone with access to the internet should be able to go turn on siren, and then the sirens turn on. So that way, if they can't get to the station because of the tornado, they can do it from the comfort of their basement. That's how it's supposed to work, like, with decent infrastructure.
You kidnap women. Should I hit the tornado button?
Yes, in the comfort of their sex dungeon. That's really what's great about the internet, is that you never have to leave the comfort of your sex dungeon. And I cannot imagine how many of them there are in St. Louis. Oh my God. How many just like fly under the radar? You see like people banging on the walls of the basement, and the cops are like, I don't know what that is, banging on the windows. And the cops are like, well, we don't have a warrant, so we can see someone in distress, but we are from St. Louis, so we are not going to make sense of any of this at all. That's how low my opinion is of St. Louis.
Probable pause, more like it.
Probable pause? What?
Yeah. Instead of probable cause, where they can, you don't need a warrant if you...
Okay, so what does probable pause mean?
It's a pun where they'll stop and not do anything because they'll pause.
Okay.
That's highbrow. This is
it?
I'm sorry we're going above your head there, Ben.
Oh, really? Are you going above my head?
That joke got super oily.
Well, then it just skimmed my head is what it
just
did.
Above it. Just above it. Just a light kiss.
It just mined some of the oil off my head. Is that not mining is not the proper term for oil. Derricking. We'll just say derricking. It derricked the oil off my head.
Well, refining's after you've extracted it. That's how it goes from crude to useful, to gas and shit. So it goes from dinosaur bones to car porn.
So they supposedly have 300 billion barrels of crude oil in Venezuela. How is it that there were that many dinosaurs? I just don't buy it.
I didn't even know there were that many barrels in the world.
There aren't that many barrels. It's like they have to reuse them or something. And where are all those barrels going once they're not used? They must be going somewhere.
Donkey Kong.
Look, sometimes I want to come out to play.
Your unamusement makes me amused. So here, that's the script that you get from me, whereas other people's sadness make you happy. So I get that.
Well, let's hope whoever listens to and watches this, which is nobody, let's hope they are as amused by my lack of amusement as you are when you say things like probable pause, for fuck's sake.
That's fucking dope. I can't wait till you edit that in. Also, I want a big shout out here. I want to thank my man Odysseus for watching this. Nobody, quote unquote nobody. We see you.
What are you talking about?
Remember when he bows to Cyclops and Cyclops is like, yo, who you is? And Odysseus is like, no. Well, he says no man, but
yes,
for the joke, he says nobody. And the guy's like, okay. And then he gets stabbed in the eye.
I remember that from the Odyssey. I don't know why you're shouting out Odysseus.
Because you said nobody watches this podcast, so I wanted to shout out my boy Odysseus.
Okay, look, nobody is going to make that connection. All right?
That's okay. Look, I'm over here being connected for everybody. Call me Loki,
Because...
Just watch the show. Watch the final episode. You'll understand.
I watched Loki. I don't remember what happened. So explain, God damn it.
In the end, he's sitting in the chair and he's holding all the threads of time together. He's connecting everything through his body, his magic.
Okay, look. Nobody who listens to this would understand what the fuck you're talking about right now. Nobody would understand that. I didn't understand it, and I watched the show, and you had to remind me how it ends. Nobody would understand the Loki thing.
Well,
Okay,
that's on you,
nobody.
man. You gotta remember
It's
that
not.
because that was a great piece of television history.
Well, I hope the 3 people who watch this also remember that great piece of television history.
I know at least 2 of them did not see the show Loki.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Enough with the puns. No, I do appreciate them. You're just
What
you're
else we
trying your
gotta do
best.
here, Ben?
Yeah, that's a good point. So, I guess Greenland's up next?
Yeah, I heard Trump is hiring Gerard Butler to spearhead the operation.
Greenland 2, the new movie coming out. I'm looking forward to that. Did I see Greenland 1? No. But it is kind of amazing that there's a movie called Greenland 2 coming out while the government is discussing literally invading Greenland. Like, what are the fucking odds of that?
Lionsgate is a prescient and prognosticated company.
I suppose they are.
Also, is it really that hard to exit Greenland? Like, I know it's a
What?
big country, but it can't be that hard to get out.
No, I don't think it is. It's just that it's not ours.
Oh, I just meant, why is Gerard Butler having a tough time getting out of Greenland? Twice.
If that is the original plot to Greenland, I would actually watch that movie.
Me too. You know what? We should watch it and we'll come back with our opinions next week.
That's a good idea. Greenland, the movie. Gerard Butler tries to exit Greenland but cannot. That sounds like a quality movie to me. I would see that. That sounds amazing. That sounds like something I would watch because based on the fact that Greenland 2 is coming out, it sounds like he was unsuccessful in Greenland 1.
Yeah, he stayed there enough and got married and had a child, and now he's trying to exit again.
Right, and he can't understand the language the child is speaking because he's speaking like Flemish or Netherlandish or whatever dumb language they speak over in Greenland, soon to be English.
French.
They speak French in Greenland. Is that it?
Yeah, yeah. It's like like French Canadian. They got French Denmarkian.
French Denmarkian. French Denmarkian. I like that it also wasn't French Danish. It was French Denmarkian.
Oh yes, they're really in a pastry war. Those two.
They are in a pastry war. The Danish and the croissant. Which is better, Danish or croissant? What do you think?
That's tough. If I want something really sweet and heavy, Danish. If I'm going croissant, I'm going croissant. But chocolate croissant, I think, takes the cake.
Those are called pain au chocolat. Just so you know. Because they're not really crescent shaped.
That pain is real for sure.
Pain of chocolate. Oh, the pain of chocolate. The pain is real. Man, I was hoping we would discuss Venezuela more in Greenland, but as usual, we just get completely derailed by literally anything. Literally anything. I have to blow my nose.
Ooh, this Noseblow ad break is brought to you by come visit America's latest theme park, Greenland. We'll have all sorts of yaks and Alp-related mountainous, slides. So come get your Ricola on, because that's what Greenland is.
Look, the phrase Alp-related is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. As in the Swiss Alps, the French Alps, or whatever they are. Alp-related. That could be the title of this. I was going to call it like, a very Venezuelan New Year or something like that. But Alp-related.
Maduro versus Wade, of course.
Roe versus Wade?
Maduro v. Wade.
Oh, I missed that first part. Maduro v. Wade. Alp-related could be like an Alp-related injury. Like you got injured by a mountain. An entire mountain range injured you. Alp-related. But I don't know if Greenland has any mountains, does it?
It's got to. It's like the opposite of Iceland, right? Like Greenland has no green and Iceland is all green. Is that true?
No, they're both pretty snowy. But I think Iceland has volcanoes as well. Yeah, I think Greenland should be turned into one giant theme park the same way I think Ireland should be turned into one giant golf course.
I was gonna say a pub, but whatever. Look,
Nah,
if Greenland is the world's largest Dave and Buster's, I don't think anyone's gonna be complaining.
That would probably like quadruple their GDP.
Yeah, Danish Busters.
Danish Busters. I like that. Danish Busters, Alp-related. Alp-related. The Alps aren't even in Greenland. They're like in the middle of Europe. But Alpine, snowy.
Al Pacino.
So it's a brave new world we're living in 2026 with Maduro in custody and us being like, I don't really like this. And then some Venezuelans being like, well, we actually, oh shoot, we really like that he's gone. And now nothing's going to change there because it's just the same government regardless. So that's great. It's going to be an interesting 3 years for this goddamn presidency.
Yeah, is it a good time to vacation in Venezuela?
No, I don't think so. I think they now have like oil embargoes and stuff like that. There may be famines. Well, in that sense, the hotel rates might be very low.
Very low hotel rates. And if you got money, maybe you can find some food. Maybe you can
Right.
you pay someone and you can shoot their dog. Hashtag Christy Noah.
Shoot their dog to use it to eat as food.
Look, most people in North Dakota probably need to do that at this point. Because that place has no resources. And Christy Noam was a terrible leader of that establishment.
She was governor of North Dakota?
Something like that. One of the Dakotas. I don't know. Whatever landmass they appropriated from the literal tribe they called it, they named it after.
Wasn't it Lakota? Like maybe Lakota just means the Coda. And they're
The
like,
end.
what was that place called again? Oh, right. It's Dakota. So
yeah, exactly. Some guy from St. Louis went north. It was like, oh, where am I? Dakota?
yeah, it's Dakota. You mean Lakota? No, the Coda. Dakota. Okay.
Why can't we
Well,
merge those places and just give Puerto Rico a statehood? I don't. Do those need to be separate places?
do North Carolina and South Carolina need to be separate places?
Yes, I feel like a lot of different things happen in those different places. There's a lot of different opinions. Whereas the Dakotas, I have no idea what's going on there. They do not make the news ever.
Right, but just
So,
because you don't know doesn't mean there isn't some crazy, heinous shit going on in North and South Dakota that may very appropriately separate the two of them. They may have completely different cultures. Like the Northerners, they eat bread with mustard, and the Southern Dakotans, they eat bread with a different kind of mustard.
mustard. I like biscuits and mustard. My friends call me Slang Blood.
Like Sling Blade?
Yes, like Slang Blade.
Slang Blade. Hey, man, sometimes I got to translate on behalf of literally anybody listening. That was another episode of This Is Unusable. I'm Ben Steinberg. Thank you so much for watching / listening / just giving us the time of day at all. It is much appreciated. And we'll see you next week. What? Should I not have said that? Did I say the wrong thing?
Look, we can't see them. I guess we'll see our parents maybe.
Well, I said, thank you for giving us the time of day.
Yeah. Then you said, we'll see you next week. It's like, no. You'll see us next week.
Yeah, but like in TV shows, news broadcasts, they'll say, see you next week, even though they're not literally seeing you. Come on, man.
That's why you can't trust mainstream media, Ben.